Greetings, huntsmen and huntresses. Welcome back to RWBY-JPDE. Okay, guys, now for this little thing, it's going to be a little bit different because there's not going to be any big events. It's going to be like little events that have triggered because we've chosen Ruby as our, root girlfriend for this. So, yeah, with that said, let's begin. I may have gone overboard, but she was just too cute. Okay. And hey, there are worse things in the world than having to carry your girlfriend after the little fun you had, huh? What is it? Oh, well, this is awkward. Hey, Jack. So, I guess Miss Lavender lives around here? Quite. You? Love Hotel. Paid for by Yang. Seriously? Yeah, that surprised me too, in fact, how protective she is of Ruby sometimes. So, you're into older women? I don't think I'm a lesbian, if that's what you're asking. But, trying to deny that I'm into women would be pretty silly after tonight. I guess you're bi then. Best of both worlds. If I even get with a man, I'll let you know how they compare. Anyway, you should bring Sleeping Beauty back to her room. Yeah, I reckon. I should. And you better come back with some shut-eye yourself, partner. It was a very nice evening. We need to turn off our brains from everything else for one day. But tomorrow, we go to Vodrunum. I know. My first step towards getting back your trust. Aren't we going there so you don't get expelled and our team won't break up? Honestly, by this point, I seriously doubt there's anything that could break us up. And between Beacon and your trust, well, what is more important? Yeah, the trust of your partner is more important than the headmaster's trust, after all. Because in fact, the guy basically walks in a morally grey area most of the time. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys in the next part. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Peace. Well, we're back, guys. You could have woken me up. You were sleeping way too peacefully. Would have been a sin disturbing it. Also, you needed the rest. It's just a missed call and a couple of messages. Silly boob. Regret. How could I ever regret it? Indeed, how? Anyway, hope your batteries have recharged enough for tomorrow. Of course. So, all we need to do is pick a mission that leads us to Mount Glen, right? Yes, but I wonder if it will even be available to us. From what I can access from the network, Mount Glen is considered a dangerous zone, with very little in the way of things of interest to normal people. So I guess is that the only missions taking place in such an environment will be Grim Extermination or Grim Presentation Evaluation. Oh, Grim Presence Evaluation. But in such areas, they're not usually open to first years. Oh, no worries, we'll just make them available. And how exactly? We could just ask? Well, it's the fact that Headmaster Osmond plays a lot of favourites with your team, wouldn't be surprised. After all, there was the highway incident. It's a miracle no one was seriously injured. Ugh, well, that's just poor writing. Could be both. Yep, they don't like the idea either. Alright guys, the next segment will take place just after the breach of Vytal, so I'll see you guys after that. See you guys in a couple of minutes. Peace. And we're back. Okay, now this happens, guys, just after the breach, and Ruby ran out of aura, and the only people that were okay was just Blake of the team, cause Yang got her butt handed to her by Neo, and Weiss got beat by, I think his name in this is Bane or Bonesaw or something. Like, I'm pretty sure his canon name is Bane, so yeah. Why is the window open? It's mosquito season, you know? I thought I could see you, Yang, and Weiss come back sooner. But not only I didn't see them, I didn't even see you. How? I have a habit of blending into the shadows because of my past. You know, a simple ninja would have sufficed. I'm not a ninja. You wish you were, though, because I'm pretty sure you love that book Ninjas of Love a bit too much. Plus, your concept of being a guerrilla fighter kinda makes you kind of ninja-like. You're a ninja cat. Or I guess the term would be Neko Kunoichi. That's it, Neko Kunoichi. I'm not a ninja. And neither are you easily pleased, Blake. We did it! We stopped the White Fang and Torchwick! We won! We did win, yes, but not without people getting hurt. That was hardly the last of the White Fang. Blake! Huh? What is it? Yes? As leader of Team RWBY, I urge you to get filled with some sense of pride and accomplishment already. What the hell does that even mean? It means you need to start cherishing what victories you can so that you can start slowing down already, or you'll drive yourself into an early grave. I've already worried enough about Yang and Weiss. I don't need to worry about you too, or I'll start crying. Okay, I'll start being more mindful of the little things. Thank goodness, Wait a minute, are you calling me little? No, I swear, hehehe. Anyway, you shouldn't worry about Yang and Weiss either, they're fine. Oh right, what did the doctor say? They're keeping them on one more day just to be safe, but they're going to make a full recovery. They should avoid any heavy physical exercise for a few days though. Oof, how many? Hope they don't miss the Vytal Festival. Not really. That's in 10 days, isn't it? The doctor said they should be fully recovered in 5. Alright, so Team RWBY will be able to kick some butt. You think we've accumulated enough points with our mission to qualify for the Vytal Festival? Of course! We killed Grim, uncovered a terrorist plot, and discovered where all the dust had been stolen over the last months we ended up to. A lot of it exploded with the train. We weren't driving the train. Yes, but you're an accessory to it, RWBY, because you were there, so you become an accessory. Even though I know you're trying to help, but you still be considered an accessory. Okay, guys, just a few more moments. Just one more event, and then we will end the episode. I know this is going to be a very short episode, but like I said, this is going to be events that take place before the Vytal Festival actually starts. So I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. Peace out. Okay, guys, and we're back. Now it's time for the day of the Vytal Festival. Just one more bit of events that takes place before we'll end the video. And then the next video might be a lot longer, because that'll be the entirety of the Vytal Festival. And the fall and the epilogue will be the episode after that. So basically 2 more episodes, guys. Excuse me, but you wouldn't happen to be the first years of Beacon Academy, would you? Miss Lisa? Oh my god, it's a lead from the news! Yes, something like that. Got time for a couple of questions, kids? Absolutely. Oh, are we live? Hi, Dad! We are. So, if I remember correctly from the rosters, you're not teammates. So, what would the 2 of you might be doing alone? Just the 2 of you, eating noodles together? Well, yes, we may face each other during the tournament, but still, we're friends. Yes, nothing wrong about that. Like, even after the tournaments, we'll still have 3 years of studying together left. If we let the tournament make things weird now, figures later. Good attitude to have. What are your names, kids? Wait, you said you know the rosters, so... I'm Ruby Rose, leader of Team RWBY, and we're gonna kick some major butt in the tournament. Also, hi, Uncle Crow! RWBY, that's embarrassing. Kenji Daigabius from Team Jade, and I just hope no one gets hurt. Yes, no one getting hurt? That's a bit unlikely. Well, I mean seriously hurt. I know that it's a combat tournament and we're going to be hitting each other a whole lot. And I know there are some that will take it more serious than others. I just hope that no one lets it go too far. Combat or not, it's still just a competition, not a war. Wise beyond your years, aren't you? That's the kind of talk you usually hear from much older people than you. Hehe, you have no idea. Don't I know? And speaking of things that keep us on guessing, they tell me that from the studio that it's time. Time for the seedlings. Time for the seeding. Seeding? Time for the seeding? That's a weird term. We're going live with two very special commentators from this Vytal Festival from the commentator boxing arena. Miss Violet Peach and Miss Glenda Goodwitch. Good morning. And good morning to you too, Lisa. What a glorious day. For I, Violet Peach, have managed to convince my old teammates to be my mic partner once again. I only accept it because otherwise you would have gone on to do some commentary completely unsupervised. And wouldn't that have been such a tragic... Anyway, the seeding. We are here to do the seeding. That's a weird term, the seeding. Wouldn't the correct term be just to, talk about the brackets? I've never heard someone say seeding before. Unless it's, unless you say it differently. Let me know if I'm saying it right. Seeding. Because that sounds right, but I never heard the term before until I played this game. And we have a very special guest for that, straight from the cutest recess of her bedroom. Please welcome Janara. Why do I need to do this again? Aw, she's so cute. Daddy, she looks like a doll. Why does she have all those lines on her body? She's probably some kind of faunus, my dear. She looks even cute on the screen, doesn't she? I wish I had this recorded. Give us some good placement, Janara. Go Jade! Janara will be pulling off the names of the teams and filling the brackets in a random order. Me and Glenda call a number from the bracket, and she takes a ticket from the box, and then you give it... You have to read out loud, okay? We rehearsed this at the Nasium. Why are you asking me? First, it's so that the audience is up to speed as well, honey. Also, since you're going off script... What kind of script? It gives me a serene smile to the camera and wave. The kind that sells merchandise. If you're quite fit... Wait, merchandise? What merchandise? My adopted daughter's image right. Anyway, what about a little rundown of the tournament rules before we begin the seeding, partner? Very well. The teams will be engaging in different kinds of fights. Of course, the tournament... different kinds of fights over the course of the tournament, all of which are sudden death rules. The rounds of 32 matches will be full teams, 4-on-4, rounds of 16 engagements, and quarterfinals will be 2-on-2. Semifinals will be the final round, would be 1-on-1. Teams have been declared their fighters of each match the day before. Last minute changes are not allowed. Which means that if, for example, your team for 2-on-2 matches falls ill, you have to fight alone. A fighter is eliminated when they fall unconscious, leave the ring, forfeit, or their aura goes into the red. And this year, it's to spice everything up even more. Each match will have special rules. A special stage, the ability to tag in, special restrictions, the possibilities are endless. With the exception of the rules round of 32, there's going to be no special additions except with the random selection of the arena. We want all the participants to be able to give it their all in this debut matches. And now, without further ado, I feel like a 7. Glenda? I'll go with 0. So, Janara, what's team number 7 on the brackets? Team Auburn. From Haven Academy Mistral, members are Aslan Atlan, Boylan Hori, Reese Collis, and Nadi Shiko. I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names, guys. The names I've not seen. I mean, I know the first names, but the last names always throw me off a bit. I'll go with 2 this time. And I'll give you a 6. Go, Janara. Team... Wait, how'd you read this one? Oh, I'm so excited. I wonder what team we're going to fight in the first round. Speaking of teams, how'd you persuade Kenshi from what you've told me? You're really enthusiastic about taking part in this competition. Oh, very easily. I really don't know, girls. Oh, come on! Girls, if Kenji has any doubts about this, we should hear him out. I'm sorry, it's just... I'm not really feeling like it. I don't think I'll be able to give it my all. And seriously, we fought a lot of people together, but this... I mean, do you think I'm even ready for this? Oh, on that, let me answer. You are, at least for the team battles. Right, you have enough battle experience... varied skills to make you a dangerous opponent to any fighter in the tournament. And if you don't believe us, you can believe Professor Goodwitch. She has a final veto on to say on any who apply, and she says it's cool by her. We're among the top teams in the points after the final exam. Faculty gave us a passing battle grade. All they need is for us to turn in the paperwork. Alright. Let's put that aside for a moment. The biggest problem here is that, again, as I mentioned before, I don't want to fight other people for entertainment of a bunch of strangers. And don't talk about Bodrunum. That wasn't exactly entertaining anyone. That's fair. Then may I suggest an alternate reason? And what would that be? For me? Please? Oh, that's unfair. Evelyn has been rubbing off you way too much. Fine, for you, Ruby. I mean, Penny. Well, you're shrewder than I thought, Unit. Oh, it was just for good of the team, hee. And speaking of which, they just called your team, your bracket number 9. Oh, so we're in the 5th match in the afternoon. We're going to need to eat light then. I'll start elaborating data for a perfect pre-match meal. So if I may ask, do you have any particular team you'd like to fight against? Not really. But all things considered, a first-year team would be the best. First year, huh? How so? Well, while we have enough fighting experience to qualify, I can't say we've really done a lot of fighting as a team. We never fought together 4 people team together. So a team without the same experience will be leveling the playing field. You know? At that point, it's all up to individual skill. I see. The less time spent covering for Kenji, the better. Kenji's a perfectly capable fighter. He's good at getting himself out of terrible pinches, I agree. But come on, he's got less experience fighting other hunters than he's got fighting metal monsters. Alright, the rules are awesome. The way I just need to help the girls win the fight, and then I can't just let them fight on their own. As long as we don't get any particularly team fighting oriented teams, I'm sure we'll be able to put 1 and 0. 1 and 0 is number 10, Janara. Which team did you draw? Team 10 is Team Indigo. Uh-oh. That's not good. Their team's pretty bad. Team oriented. Yeah. Their team's good at this kind of stuff. Oh, are you kidding me? So, off the record, Kenshi, what it feel like having to fight the front runner of the competition in the first round? I'd like to think that this is punishment for my screw-ups, but at this point, I think the world has got it out to get me. This is, by my estimates, the worst possible matchup you could have had, isn't it? To put it lightly, good thing the matches are on Saturday. Penny and CL, I need a favor. Yes, Jack? Find me all the videos of their fights in competitive circuit you can find. Ones where the opponents actually put up a decent fight, please. So I guess, just do your best. What about good luck? I think we will need it. Nonsense, I'm sure you'll be just fine. Well, what of overconfidence? What exactly does that come from? Simple. Your desperation comes from your considering Kenshi your weak chain link. I don't share that belief, so I'm sure you'll be just fine. Well guys, I'm gonna end the video here, but like we saw, comment and subscribe. Jeff. And I'm out of here. See ya.